Well, this all ties into politics, right? I think the only political party out there that is not pushing this, blindly going ahead and vaccinating everybody, is the People Party of Canada, I think. Maxime Bernier.
Yeah. Do we want to go there?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. You know, I started reading up on his platform and whatnot, and I don't know enough about politics on a whole to figure out whether or not his platform is viable.
This is what I'm going to say about the People Party.
All right, hit me.
To be honest with you, I thought they were gone. Like a few years ago, they were in, and then they disappeared for a while, and now they're back.
Well, it was a new party a few years ago, right? I think they're relatively new.
They are,
yeah.
But to my knowledge,
what do you mean? Like
to my knowledge,
you mean like the snap? They were gone?
They were gone, yeah. When Thanos snapped, they disappeared. And then all of a sudden, they just showed back up. I was surprised to see them in this election.
But they were gone.
So I have a funny story about that, too. So, to my knowledge, I read up on them, too. And I'll be honest, the People Party, their platform is... there's nothing wrong with it. But where I have the issue with them is I understand that they're a bunch of racist bastards. That's
okay.
To my knowledge.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Did not know that either.
I had some...
Not that it would make a difference.
I had some white people tell me about the People Party. It says, I'll never vote for those fuckers. They're racist. White people told me that.
Huh. Okay, so now I got to go look for examples because I've never heard that.
I said, okay. All right. So my funny story with that is I saw it. I'm sure you guys saw it on I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm sure you guys saw it somewhere on the internet. They were having they were apparently the People Party is getting, like, they're getting a lot of votes because a lot of people think that they're the conservative. So they had, to be honest, I saw it and I still don't know who the guy represents, the Conservative or the People Party. I still don't know. So the question to him was same thing. Oh, we understand that the People Party is getting a lot of traction now because they a lot of people that are voting for them believe it's the Conservative Party. So he says, can you explain the difference between the People Party and the Conservative Party? This dude went on for like 10 minutes and he couldn't explain the difference.
Wow.
And then at the end of it, he goes, you know what? I'm going to have to pass on this question. It's a little too hard for me.
Direct my question to the Conservative candidate, Fabian Grenning. Some recent polls show that the People's Party is making gains, possibly at the expense of support for the Conservatives. What do you see as the main difference between your two parties?
Thank you for that question, Samantha. The main difference I would suggest between our two parties is that the Conservative Party is a party that cares for everyone. The Conservative Party the People's Party, the People's Party used to be run, or is now that was a tough question. The People's Party the leader is Maxime Bernier. He was in the Conservative Party, and he. I'm just going to have to pass on it. This threw me. Sorry.
Okay. Wow. That's why I say I don't know if he was Conservative or People. I don't know.
He should have just been like that finance minister that just walked off stage and wouldn't take any other questions.
He started talking about Conservative, because the Conservatives this, and just No, sorry, I meant People Party. No, the People Party because this guy is. No, the conservative. No, the conservative. And he started going back and forth. I said, man, I just want to see how this ends.
Wow.
He's having a conversation with himself. He's trying to figure it out.
I just couldn't believe it ended like that. I'm going to have to pass on this question. I can't believe it ended like that. That was funny.
The People Party of Canada, folks. The transparent party of Canada. I'm going to have to pass on this question. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Poor thing. If he watch himself on the news afterwards, because you know that there are video clips about him.
Big
right?
time.
There have to be.
Listen, I don't know if you guys remember seeing the clip about Pretty Boy explaining about bottled water and filtered water.
No. Pretty Boy.
The simple question was, if you don't know who Pretty Boy is Trudeau. Simple question was, we understand that your stand is on recycling, and so we want to do it with bottled water to introduce more filtered water. What's your stand on that? He couldn't explain it. At all.
Simplest answer, plastic is destroying the environment, so we should have more filtered water.
Couldn't explain it.
Wow.
What do you and your family do to cut back on plastics?
We have recently switched to drinking water bottles out of when we have water bottles out of a plastic. Away from plastic towards paper, like drink box water bottles, sort of thing.
Filtered water would be better, though.
Big time, of course. But he couldn't explain it. That's the whole thing.
Because at least it's getting filtered.
Wow.
Bottled water.
Bottled water is tap water.
Yeah.
They have a hose running from the side of the building, filling every blasted bottled water. That one was funny. Listen, if you ever understand, we're not political people here, but we know enough just to be dangerous.
Or to poke fun.
That too.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, man. Like, Chappelle's my hero. I don't want to be like Chappelle and just poke fun at everything. You don't have to know a lot on a particular subject. You just have to know enough to question.
Sometimes that's the best avenue on how to get your point across.
Yeah.
Like, with comedy, because when he talks about those, whatever subject he's talking about, he makes fun of it so bad that you got to sit there and go, do you see how stupid this is?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I love him. Like, he was just...
But that's why I sent you guys the post about Trevor Noah when he was doing his accents or whatever. Because, well, not the accents so much, right? That was kind of comical. But, like, towards the end of it, when he was talking about other things...
Yeah.
There's an element of truth to it because of his experience in life, how he grew up and where he grew up. That broad range of experience. And then he's able to just make fun of it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and engage the audience while he's imparting truth, but he's just making fun of it just because he's lived it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And honestly, when he was talking about it, I'm waiting to see, how is he going to go? Where's he going with this?
Yeah.
But then when he started to explain it,
Right.
when he started explaining stuff, then I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
I don't know what that came from.
He was looking at the rape bottle when he said that, so I'm thinking that the rape bottle started talking to him. He's like, drink me, have more.